Hey everyone, Chris and Tanya here with Clutter Reduction Junk Removal. We are headed to do 3 jobs today. Number 1 is for a repeat client in a senior living facility. We have done 3 jobs for them in the past for his mother's apartment. The first one was just decluttering, the second one was swapping out furniture, and the third one was when they were getting ready to move and we're just planning on taking away some of the bigger items. Now we are going to the senior living facility that she had been staying at. I believe she's going into rehab for an injury, and usually the next step is hospice. So most people, I'm sorry, she's already in hospice. So typically the next step is not a great one, and they usually clean out the senior living facilities because there's no point in paying those high fees a month. It's not like just rent, it's like triple. So that's kind of the current situation there. We thought it was going to be around half of a truck based on what he told me over the phone, but he said last night that the nurse's aide took some items, so now we're thinking it might be closer to a quarter of a truck. But we'll see when we get there. After that, we're going to be picking up a accent decorative like lounge chair that you would put under a window, so that's just a minimum pickup. And then the third job is going to be a dining room table with 4 chairs from a first-story house also local to us. So that one, I originally told him a quarter of a load because it was supposed to be the table, chairs, and a dresser. And he said that was a little high for his budget at the moment. And I said, I understand, but if you want to send me some photos, I can kind of maybe bring it down a little bit depending on the type of table and dresser, because it could just be a little dinky breakfast table with some chairs and super lightweight. And it could be like a big glass top table, I don't know. So, I told him I would work on the price a little bit if I can. And of course he sent me the photos, and it's like, it looks like a 6x4 foot glass top table with a big old plaster base and 4 metal chairs, and then the dresser is just a typical dresser. So I was like, normally I would still stay at $260. In fact, I would actually usually charge a little bit for the glass top, but given your situation and you're local to us, I'll drop it down. I think I dropped it $35. And he said, let's do it. And then he came back and said, what if I keep the dresser? And I said, at that point, still ignoring the surcharge for the glass top, I would do 1/8 of a truck, so a little under 200. And he said, let's do that. So that's what we're doing at the moment, but he does need to be out tomorrow morning. So by the time we get there, he may say, you know what, take the dresser and we'll go back to the original discount price. So we'll see what happens.
A lot of small jobs, but it keeps the schedule busy.
Yeah, like they're all jobs that are under, 300-400, but they add up and they put us towards our goal for the day. We had somebody ask us the other day, like, oh, junk removal is so expensive, like you're just picking up this. And I'm like, well, in the moment, yes, I'm just picking up that, but that's not what the money is going towards. This isn't like I'm just doing this on the side, trying to make a quick buck here and there, and I'm just gonna go dispose of it for $10 and whatever. Like, your job gets broken down into percentiles, and those percentiles pay us. Like, this is our whole income, especially now it's both of us. The other portion of it is going towards tax and potential profit, and then another percentage of it is going towards the operation of the business, and that operation is everything: disposal, gas, bills, insurance, subscriptions for the business, keeping up with the DOT and everything, and commercial auto isn't cheap. So that's covering everything. So we need that volume, and we need those jobs to be priced at where they're priced in order to make this work. So it's just an ongoing question you get asked, and sometimes you just gotta explain it, and just be nice with the way you explain it, and let them know, like, just like any other business you work in, there's costs behind it, and they need to make that money for that. So it is also a laborious job, which I don't think people appreciate.
Yeah, my back still hurts from the books yesterday.
I feel fine. So we'll see you guys at the senior living job. All right, we just arrived. We have a little bit of a walk to get here, but this is everything. So there was a queen bed and frame and everything, and I guess that's what maybe the aide took. So we're basically taking all this miscellaneous stuff, the recliner, wheelchair, and the 3 artwork pieces, and just this little bit in the bathroom here, which is basically just toilet paper, which is fine because we keep that anyways. And then I was given instruction that nothing in the closet goes, although not really a whole lot in here, so they might have taken all that anyways. but that's pretty much it. So we'll put the recliner on a dolly. The paintings we'll probably put in the speed pack and then fill as many bags as possible. And then we'll fold up the wheelchair, probably end up making 2 trips. And the majority of it is going to be speed pack related. Alright, a little bit of a walk because I can't park here because this car's sticking out. So I had to park at the next house. Let's go look at this glass top.
10-15 minutes.
Yep. How was it, Tanya?
It was heavy but well executed.
Makes it doable with the mattress bars. Imagine having to carry this thing all the way down to that truck. No thanks. Mattress bars for the win.
Got it? Want me to grab it here?
Sure.